News.
What's up, guys? CyberHoudini here, and welcome to Gotham Knights. We have a very nice little exclusive here, the first 16 minutes of the game. So, if you don't want spoilers, look away. Look away. But, if you're ready, if you're hyped like me for a little bit of Arkham goodness, yes, this game, you might be a little bit lukewarm on it, but it is shaping up to be a brand new Arkham game. Even if it's not in name, it is in spirit. This is from the team that did Batman Arkham Origins, which a lot of people consider the best overall of the Arkham games, I think. You know, the best bosses. I've learned enough from Arkham City. Hell yes. So, this game takes place after the seemingly death of Batman, the Court of Owls, a nefarious group of very high-ups and supernatural beings as well. I don't know what the hell they are. They've taken over Gotham, and it's left to the rest of the Gotham family to make sure that the whole city doesn't crumble to the Owl's talons. So, we have Robin taking over, we have Nightwing, we have Red Hood, and we have, of course, Batgirl. Yes! The Oracle up off her wheelchair. There's Batman with his last little message. I personally don't think he's dead, like, honestly, but we'll see. So, yeah, I've been making jokes about this one because it's like 3 Robins and a Batgirl. But that's cool, you know what I mean? That's what they're going for. Nightwing being, what, the original Robin. Dick Grayson. And we had Red Hood, Jason Todd, of course. And the new Robin, which is, I always forget his name. Fuck it. So they all have their own special powers. It is a co-op game, but don't get it twisted. As far as I can see, it is not going to be like an Avengers clone on the DC side. It can be played completely single player, and it is single player focused. I saw the gliding, I saw gargoyles, I saw the freeform combat we know and love from the Arkham games. Now with a new and improved Gotham, fully realized, even better than Arkham Knight, with the Bat Pod. I fuck with this. I fuck with this hard. So this is coming out this October, right? Unless something changes. I hope nothing changes. It fucking better not. And it kind of gives me more vibes of Arkham City, if I'm being honest, which is most certainly not a bad thing. Ba-ba-bam. So IGN are doing their IGN first shenanigans, which means they will be announcing news on this game all month long, but also they have priority on it as well. It's both a good thing and a bad thing. So they have released these 16 minutes of gameplay that we're gonna watch. Better nice. Yeah, they all have unique ways of traversing the city, not just gliding as well, which I think is cool. So far, in terms of villains, we have obviously seen the Court of Owls, some of them anyway, some of the talons. We have a little bit of Mr. Freeze in there. No sign of him yet. Who knows who else will show up. I cannot deny it, looks pretty banging. If people aren't hyped after this month, I don't know what you're gonna do. Ba-da-da. I still would have loved like them to really go and try something different, like bring Azrael out there. Even like Harley Quinn and Catwoman could be cool. Be interesting to see what Joker's hand in all this is. You know, with the Court of Owls.
No one talks about them.
About them.
Not a whisper word is said.
Hey Lacuna, how's it going, dude?
Crush them. Then the town strikes you dead.
The talon strikes you dead. I am fully convinced that that's probably Batman. Dude, this thing has been like rumored for so long. Like if you think about it, right? We haven't had an Arkham game or a Batman game since 2015. That is 7 years ago. And what is with this 7-year thing? And Rocksteady, the guys, you know, that are considered the best at doing the DC stuff, are working on, you know, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. which like people saying they're a bit lukewarm on Gotham Knights. Like I Suicide Squad, the game, is so out of the realm of my hype at this point. Like, I don't even know what the hell it is, but we'll see. That one, if anything, looks like it could be more like an Avengers clone, which I hope it's not. We'll see. Because people are pissed. They're pissed. They want a good Superman game. And if the only thing we're going to get close to, like, Superman in the next while is us fighting against them in some kind of bizarro, you know, Brainiac-controlled Superman or something. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, so let's slide over here. We'll kick this off. Oh, yes. Let's make sure the volume's okay. Nice. So this is the first 16 minutes.
IGN first for August is Gotham Knights.
No
and
bullshit.
we're kicking it off with the first minutes of gameplay. This section follows the prologue, which WB Montreal is still keeping secret, and will be the first time you take control.
I'm going to be playing as
After picking which
Batgirl a
knights you
lot.
want to play as, this section serves to tutorialize some of the game's basic
Holy
traversal
shit.
and combat mechanics, as well as introduce you to the wider mystery taking place in Gotham following the death of Batman.
Oh, I see the detective
Enjoy.
vision. Enjoy!
You want to break into the
Alright,
DC
Richard Grayson.
for a what if? Be my guest.
I decrypted the case Batman sent with his message. We should focus on that.
I looked it over, but did I get
Some of Batgirl's costumes, oh my god, they look cool. There's a one that's kind of like a full mask. That one looks sick.
Ominous.
There's one thing have a guilty pleasure doing is buying the skins for these DC and Marvel games. I can't help
He
myself.
also mentioned a Dr. Langstrom.
I can't help it. Don't like how the new Twitch stuff shows you uptime. Does it? Okay.
Not sure what
It's all good. Is it on mobile?
Let's divide up the work.
There's a reason why Batman
You
makes
can
those
use the
suits so
belt
tight.
when we're Get it up and running.
Hopefully today is a little bit better for you.
Who gets to talk to Langstrom?
Oh, look. Oh, you switched there. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be two-player co-op. But it looks like you can just switch up whatever you want as well in single-player. Cool. La la la. La la la. 3 Robins and a Batgirl. I swear I saw porn like that. Oops, that was supposed to be Inside Voice. Alright. Yeah, so we'll see where they could go. They could have a lot of potential for adding characters. They had a good enough character like Azrael or fucking Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond. That would be worth me replaying a game for, you know. Yeah, people were super pissed because Oracle magically gets up out of her wheelchair after the Joker shooting her in the spine.
Right
So,
to Gotham U.
even though
What do we know so far about this?
we're dealing with a fictional universe, we're dealing with a comic book fictional universe which switches its universe every fucking day of the week. There's 7,000 different Earths, parallel universes. But yeah, trust the comic book fandom to go off on it. So they had to switch her lore around. This is the same lore where Batman was able to, you know, fix a completely shattered leg with a knee brace. But sure, yeah, okay. No. We all saw that in The Dark Knight Rises. My man was a cripple with a cane in that movie. And he puts on a leg brace. He says, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill Bane. And then he breaks his back, and then he fucking heals his back. Anyway, no, that's enough, Sorry. I love DC, Marvel, I love comic book heroes. But, my god, the fandom can get so toxic at times. We are in the best fucking timeline. Best games, best movies. Be grateful. Sit down, stay humble, and be thankful, for fuck's sake. Silly wabbits. Generic EMC people. Yeah, this is an Arkham game. How many of those did we save throughout the Arkham games and never fucking remember a name? Just like in real life. People doing, what did I say, EMC, I meant EMS. Fuck it. Big deal. So we know Mr. Freeze is going to show up. Who else though?
Langstrom's dead. Do we know where his office is?
And I would assume with the Court of Owls, they really are like a hierarchy, you know? So each Talon is going to be a different boss. Now, it's not going to be very familiar to a lot of people. Look at that! That's insane grapple! Oh my god. The distance, girl. Sheesh. Put Batman to shame.
Balconies open.
She does have glide. I watched some amazing glide kicks.
Cam recording.
Oh man. Old school Batgirl. I love it. I wonder will we get Alicia Silverstone's and Batman and Robin. With the bat nips. Maybe. I can dream, I can dream. And they say there's no such thing as boob armor.
His office.
Don't you lie to me. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy was obsessed
Hardly any
with the
police
owls.
work here. Langstrom must have been
Superhero movies are wild, for sure. New uptime thing. Damn it, is it in the way? I'm sorry. It's really long for a grapple. Yeah, where was that in the last battle, right?
Those marks look fresh.
We had the cool thing we had was the grapple like extension, the launcher, right? Where it would send. I love that thing. Hopefully it's loud enough. So yeah, wish I was playing it, but I'm not. We will be doing some Red Dead Redemption after this, though.
Very dead. I'll let you know when I find the crime scene.
So they modified the detective vision a little bit. I think it's more of a pulse now. You see a lot of the visions become on pulses. Horizon Zero Dawn, a lot of the others. What once was vision is now a pulse. The reason for that being
That's a lot of damage.
people spend too much time in the detective vision. Me included. That's a lot of damage, don't you fucking...
This must be where Langstrom died.
Good lord.
The cops cleared out of here way too fast.
Batgirl's been a bit
Langstrom
shoddy.
must have been working when he was attacked.
Ooh, the Grey Ghost, did you see that?
Blood loss here.
Dude, I hope we get some great side missions like
Evidence of a
fucking
struggle,
Hugo
then the
Strange and that.
attacker pinned
Oh,
him to the wall. They were merciless.
I think some of the best content in the Arkham games is the side stuff.
Langstrom was dying, but
The
he
Mad
tried to use
Hatter,
that cabinet instead
Hugo
of the
Strange.
door. What was so important?
Tap 2 what? AR. Okay, that's what they're calling it now. Oh, she's
A
looking through
hidden
fucking walls.
door. What secrets were you keeping, Dr. Langstrom?
She's got a very wispy voice. I like it. Ooh. Talk dirty to me, girl. So yeah, that's a lot of damage. I
A
know.
thermostat would be a clever place to hide a keypad.
Ooh.
A microwave. I hope Langstrom wasn't combining burritos with genetic specimens.
All those keypads you can easily
Langstrom
get
made sure to remember those dates.
the
I
fingerprints
should
off them.
too.
Ooh, calendar man. Will he finally
A
get
phone number, but that's not a Gotham area code. Could be
North
useful.
America. Will he get his day in the sun, calendar man? It's kind of cool. It's sort of like hidden object.
Perfect.
Once you
Time to
combine
see
them
what Langstrom
together.
was so desperate.
Ah. Okay. That has potential to be annoying or cool. We'll see. We shall see. La la la. Is this the only superhero game we got this year? I think so. Right? Multiverses count? Multiverse is my new crack. Holy shit. It's a good dealer too, man. It just keeps delivering. Okay, so Langstrom keeping some kind of pets or something. I think is Langstrom Man-Bat? I'm trying to remember. That name is really fucking familiar, but not familiar enough for my stupid old addled brain.
Langstrom? What on earth were you up to?
This could be some Man-Bat stuff. I think they didn't do Man-Bat justice. Remember where you had to like fly around and get him?
Your dead professor had some serious skeletons in his
I
closet.
didn't feel like it was quite long enough, but it was still cool. Ah, fuck off. God, I hate how do you darn kids put up with touch controls? It's garbage. Can't even press anything right now.
Langstrom's workstation. I should take a closer look. Well, hello there. A hard drive. I need to
Suck my
get this
balls.
back to Belfry. Then I can figure out your secrets, Langstrom.
It is the Man-Bat. Oh
Hey, on my way
yeah.
back.
Yes,
Cops over
dude.
a ton
I
of
totally
evidence.
I pulled that out of my
Some
ass,
walls,
man.
And apparently Langstrom had a secret lab.
Dude, Man-Bat.
Hopefully this hard drive I
Yes.
found will have more answers.
Let us actually fight him instead of riding him around like a fucking kite. Fucking Man-Bat. Man-Bat always felt like DC's Lizard, kind of in a way, you know. But there was a great Spider-Man story that they haven't explored yet. It makes me sad. Where in another world, instead of Peter assuming the spider gene and keeping his human form, the spider gene would take over, and he became the Man Spider. And it's so fucked up. massive, big, fucking tentacle, fucking mandibles. Go look it up. That shit's crazy. I always wish they would explore that further because it was weird. So Peter could still like think like a man, and you know, it's a highly intelligent spider. Really fuck up. Man-Bat is back, Bat. Gonna say it wasn't because of the man spider story, the Man-Bat. Yeah, fuck, that's hard to say. yeah. Spider one was, I think the Spider one was creepier. Here we go. Let's get into, oh, the tonfas. These are mainly defensive weapons. I love tonfas. So you can spin them around to smack the shit out of people. Yes. Heavy melee. Yeah. It's back, baby. I don't know if we see a combo system, but clearly this is the first fight in the game. So they're going to introduce things slowly but surely. That was easy. Damn, Batgirl got a booty. I was trying to be nice and not notice it till now.
Gotham needs to see that someone still cares. I'll take care of this.
I always loved her little mini cape. It was like, what the hell are you doing with this mini cape? Looks like they might have taken away the damage numbers as well. First time they showed combat, this game had damage numbers. I see a level system and XP up the top. That's not too scary because the Arkham games did have leveling. You just not in the traditional sense. You were still leveling up in the Wayne Tech and all that, you know. You just didn't notice it. Oh, booty on booty. God damn. God bless. God bless us, everyone.
Quietly.
Clear all the freaks out. Interesting. That's what they're calling themselves.
Something lights on fire is between 424 and 475 Fahrenheit.
Damn. Random science fact there. She's a freak with a PhD.
Hey, look up here.
Throw him out the window. Throw him out the window. Throw him out the window. Go. Ooh. Nice takedown.
I can probably stay out of sight here.
I have seen the glide though. I've seen the glide all around Gotham into a very sexy little air kick. So it is there. It's just the start of the game. I have seen gargoyles as well. I don't think they're going to be as prevalent as, you know, the Arkham games where it's like, hey, what does this room need? Giant stone gargoyles, of course, yes. The whole of Gotham clearly had one architect and interior designer, and he loved gargoyles. Like, the whole game operates, if you think of how silly it is, the whole of that series operates on the gargoyles. I think at one point, I think during the second game, they tried to change them just to be like little alcoves and stuff instead of gargoyles, just for certain areas, but just didn't make any sense. It's a big lump of fucking steel sticking out of the fucking wall for no reason. Oh, he's got some Joker thing going on. Hold on. Is it me? I'm getting some Joker vibes from the face paint. So I want to know what Joker's doing. Because this isn't technically the Arkham verse, which I think is just silly. It sounds like Rocksteady being silly about it, you know? I'm gonna treat it like it's the Arkham verse. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's sexy.
Now that's just embarrassing.
Nice.
This is terrible. It could bring the whole building down.
Green paint. I worry about the chatter. Horizon Forbidden West has ruined me on in-game chatter. Remember those days, when the Division 1 came out and they would fake party chatter? That's probably some of the cringiest shit I've seen. Imagine scripted party chatter. The level of unself-awareness to do something like that was clearly the first stepping stones for the downfall of Ubisoft. Getting some batarangs going on. Nice. Ooh. Nice. It looks like she only uses the one tonfa, which is very interesting. You could do dual wielding on those bad boys. Nice. Nice there's no damage numbers, but I am missing my little combo meter, I'm not gonna lie. Let's hope the UI is completely customizable. So I'm not totally against damage numbers, but I know most people are. Nice. I like that little reticle over the character when they're throwing a projectile at them. That's really nice. Health pack, okay. Let's free some hostages. Nice, nice. All very familiar. Like comfort food. I love it, I love it. Can you believe it's been 7 years since ARKHAM Knights? Sheesh. Alright. I also saw in one of them, they were doing the beatdown move, you know? That's definitely a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites. Just boom, 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 machine gun punches. Broken! Yeah, that's what you're gonna be in about 2 minutes. Oh, shit.
You'll break too.
Oh my god!
Get to safety. Go.
Batgirl versus this guy? Damn. Alright, mini boss time. Let's go. Guard break. Nice. Someone get this guy and more overalls, please. He's about to break Twitch TOS. Okay. Not too difficult. So the heavy melee will do the guard break. That red around the shield, very indicative of the counter we know. Why didn't she finish him off there? Clearly wanting to show off something else. Don't play with your food, Batgirl. You gotta finish him. Oh, nice dodge. She might be going for the beatdown. The bulldozer. That's his name, the bulldozer. She really is just playing with him at this point. Oh. Thought she was building up for something big there. Nice.
I'm good.
Oh, was that it?
Oh.
Yeah, I was hoping she'd do something cool there at the end. There's a lot of stuff down in the bottom right-hand corner. Geez, that was the quickest 15 minutes of my life. Don't you love these slow developers whenever they play their own game for an audience? The slow camera pans, they crack you up. I'll do it from time to time when I'm looking out into vistas and that. Otherwise, I'm just like, yeah. So yeah, in the bottom left corner, I'm kind of blocking it. But yeah, there seems to be a chatter button, health pack, and then we maybe have Batarang and something else. I'm not too sure. It might be like a ping system for the co-op. The co-op seems to be drop in, drop out, no bullshit, which is nice, nice, nice. Don't say I wasn't based off the man. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Don't bring up till they nerf her booty. Yeah, right? Jesus. Apparently, Rivet in Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart was like, you know, fucking caked out of her mind. And yeah, one of the writers was like, please remove the boobs and the booty from Rivet. This is Ratchet & Clank, for God's sake. So yeah, horned up, down bad developers everywhere. I was thinking that game, never played it. How do you mimic party chat though? Yeah, right? It's so silly. It's so silly. In the Division, because it was such a groundbreaking game at the time, it's a long time ago now, yeah, I don't know whose idea it was, but we had like a weird year or two of these developers trying to show you, you know, how fucking, you know, co-op friendly and party friendly these games are and the tactical side of it. But it was all scripted party chatter. Everybody agreed it was really cringy. It was like, oh, good job, Wilson. Yeah, thanks, Jerry. No, you know, it's like, what the fuck? It was like, yeah, it was just bad reads all around. Why not just let them play and record it? Because it's not what they want. They want to control the message, you know, and then it's never gonna work. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. All right, I want to look at the very quickly the Batgirl trailer, which was the most recent one they showed off, I think, at the San Diego Comic-Con, and you'll start to see some of her skins. Now, most of the character videos they've been doing have been very short and sweet, and they don't really help you make a decision whether you want to buy the game or not. But for me, it really helps. If you look closely, they're actually giving you a skins showcase, which, you know, it's not going to affect your gameplay, I doubt it, but damn, when you see this one where oh man, come on, please, alright, you'll see the one where it's like a full suit, a full mask, everything. That might be her Beyond suit. Okay, I might have to go a bit nasty and buy all the skins for this game because I love it. But I'll try everybody out. But I think Batgirl will be my go-to. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? God damn! You're gonna make me go and search it myself. I hate that shit. IGN gotta get their shbake in all the time. I had to go to their website because they have the exclusive rights. Yeah. Won't be too long now till this game. It'll sneak up on us. Oh, baby. If I wanted to see people talk and standing around talking to each other, that's what I'm fucking doing now. I'm reacting to you, reacting to the game, reacting to me. What the fuck? That's so meta. There's the bat pod. Oh. See, look at that. Full mask, but then she's still got the ponytail out the back. I like it. Gotham City looks big, but we need a showcase of that. It's as much a character as the rest of them are. That looked very, he looked very Bane-esque, didn't he? Oh, what if Bane gets his own thugs? Yeah, I smell Venom, I smell Bane right there, boom. That is so Bane, it's insane. So we've seen Man-Bat as a possible boss. We wouldn't just get a little nod without there being a boss. I could see us working with Dr. Landstrom and then having this thing where he's getting out of control. Very much like the Lizard in Marvel. Where you're like, I gotta beat the shit out of you, but we're still friends, right? Ooh, oh, that was cool as well. Nice. Yeah, that outfit's sick nasty. There's the gliding I was talking about. How cool is that suit? That looks like, it might be Arkham or it could be Blackgate. I'm thinking Blackgate, maybe. Whoopsh. Damn.
No matter what alias.
I like the eyes as well. Damn, it's a big boy.
That's who I am.
Smack-a-doo. So use the grapple to the enemy. There's the beatdown. And there's the takedown. Oh.
Gotham has called.
Oh, that was Gordon, her father.
I have answered.
Alright, let me see what it showed the glide. Or was that on their Twitter? Shaboing! Like, there's even room for someone over there beside Red Hood. Step into the night. The original tagline, October 25th, the original tagline was actually Hunt the Night, which I liked a bit better. And then, but that, to me, that, you know, makes you think that Batman's still alive. How's it going, Lim? Hello, hello, how are you doing? I do slow pans all the time playing games because it's pleasing to look at. Right, yeah. I feel like we got it from the devs and the demos and stuff like that. Not enough slurs for it to be party chat. That is sadly true, and that's probably why they're controlling the message. Control. I don't see it anywhere here. Let me see. God damn. There was a glide in their Twitter post that I actually retweeted. I tweeted it. Why they wouldn't show that off? I tell you, whoever's doing their trailers are doing a good job, but it's also like it feels like one trailer split into 7, and people are missing out on just the basic fucking stories, the basic things that we want to know, you know? Like, obviously they don't want to be compared to the other games, but also they fucking do, you know? They want that money. Alright, this is probably going to be low quality, but this is one of the things they posted on their Twitter, just to show you the glide, how they're able to glide. That seems to be bad. Let me see, is there any way of making that better? Hardly ever. No, not really much you can do. Twitter videos are the worst. You full screen it, it looks like garbage. You're kind of screwed. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Absolute bollocks. And then if you full screen it, it has a nice lovely chance of never playing again. It's like, nope, you fucked with the size of the video, I'll never work again. It's like, Jesus. Damn, it's like that, isn't it? It's like this and like that and like this and that. Alright, that's the best I can do. There's a bit of gliding going on. So classic gliding. Looks like a different cape if it's able to do that. She's swinging in. She might even land on that car there, see? Boom. A nice aerial takedown. See? Just, look, here's a little bit of the streets of Gotham. Why aren't they showing us this? Like, this looks awesome. You can go inside so many buildings. I don't know what you'd be doing in the buildings besides throwing the tugs in there. But it's there. Now, this feels very like the first trailer we saw of Arkham Knight. Makes me very happy. You know when they're walking around the diner and stuff? So what, she's a different cape there. Do you notice that? She doesn't have the little yellow one. She's a full cape. Like Bruce's is his own, you know? Bruce's cape always cracked me up because, you know, it was big enough to be there and big enough to trip over. Yeah, but it looks like you might have a similar thing to Arkham Knight, where you could maybe chase down some perps that were driving away and land on their car or something. Very cool. I'd be interested to see how the bat pod itself works. I know obviously the driving's important and the drifting, but I want to know how we summon it. Is it cooldown? Does it have a weapon system of some kind? You know, there's still a lot of questions, but this is part of IGN's month of the exclusives, you know, so I'm gonna have to tune into IGN to get the juice. So all month long we're gonna get some goodies. So no doubt, hopefully by the end of this month everybody will be hyped. There'll be enough information out there, and hopefully then October won't come soon enough, you know. Is it the only superhero game we got this year? I'm trying to think. Spider-Man is coming out this month on PC, but you know, yeah. Oh, Midnight Suns, when's that coming out? That's kind of a tactical game. I think there's going to be a huge portion of the excitement for that game going to be like a rude awakening when they finally show off gameplay. It's kind of going to be like XCOM with cards that are also, it's Marvel, you know. So you're going to use kind of cards down the bottom to attack, but it's turn-based on a grid kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Which is, you know, don't get me wrong, people are eating that shit up lately, for sure. As they should. But, not really what I want out of, you know, a superhero action game. But that's just me. And I am just me. I'm just me. Yeah, so that's cool. Nice little cheeky reaction. So it's cool now. It looks like before you start the story mission, I want to say, it was giving you a chance to pick between our 4 heroes. That's nice. But I think overall you're probably going to get to pick one, whatever you want. And then we saw the drop-in, drop-out co-op. It was literally you standing on a rooftop and boom, almost like when you switch the Catwoman. No mention of those, of course, but I'd love to see them in some capacity. They could pull a wokeness like what the DC cartoons are doing right now. We could have Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy shacking up, doing the dirty nasty, you know? Hell yeah. But in terms of graphic quality, it's really nice. I don't think it's up there with Arkham Knight. I won't be able to tell until PS5, but Arkham Knight was fucking insane. I would be happy if this game didn't 100% take place during the night or during a rainstorm or something. That stuff gets old fast. I'm not obviously, you know, Batman doesn't really fuck with the daytime because, or you know, well, the heroes in general, you know, it's hard to be a vigilante in broad daylight, but it would be nice. And it'd be nice even just, I don't know, just something. Give us something, you know. It gets a bit old, long in the tooth. I'm not talking for a day and night cycle, just a little bit of change of pace. There does seem to be a nice bit of downtime in the clock tower where you can just hang out and talk to the other Gotham Knights. I think that's cool. That could have potential, you know. Just have Robin rip a big fucking fart or something, you know. Or have Red Hood in the bathroom taking a big fat piss. I don't know. Who knows? Just do some silly stuff. Break down the walls. Humanize these superheroes for once. I'd be down for that. Oh, look, you changed your name. Hello. Excited for Gotham Knights? Yeah. I don't feel the hype. I know, it's tough. Yeah, it's because they're fucking up the trailers a lot, you see. That's the problem. But, you know, it's been 7 years since Arkham Knight. I think it's time. I'm well and truly hyped for it. And I'm here. I want to give them a chance. They made Arkham Origins, which I think is the best Arkham game. Arkham Asylum is the tightest. It's the first. It's the best in terms of a detective Batman game. And then in terms of just, you know, pure action and great pacing, Arkham City is right there. And then, yeah, Arkham Knight kind of puts it all together in a nice little bundle. The thing about Arkham Knight is it splits the fans up because you either like the Bat Tank or you don't. And that's like half the game. If you don't like it, that's half the game. But I like this. And it's a gorgeous game. And putting Scarecrow front and center was absolutely response of his, you know, the fans loving what they did in the first game. You know, Scarecrow normally would never get front and center. Hell no, he's always been a side villain. Look what he was in the Nolan movies as well. He was a dude in a sack over his head. So yeah, that was really cool. I was so happy about that. Obviously, Joker is the best boy, always. But Scarecrow did a great job. Yeah, I changed it to help me and Lim have the same green. Everybody got the same green. It's what happens when you give people a selection of like, what, 12 colors to change from? Hopefully they'll get to the point where they'll have that hexagon color thing where you can just have whatever you want then. And then what's worse is I have an options like make names easily readable. I think that changed them all to the same color. Anyway, I wish we had more. Yeah, exactly. Scarecrow was a good choice, absolutely. But it was a huge response to you know, how much people loved them in Arkham Asylum. You know, everybody wanted those scenes back. So yeah, he would have never. So yeah, he would never have gotten front and center in. I mean, maybe they mightn't have even thought they were going to make a trilogy. Who knows? Now they're working on the what about the Suicide Squad game? Are you guys hyped for that? Is anybody hyped for that and not hyped for this? I think what's ruined the hype for this is how poorly Avengers went. I know it's a different team, different universe, different everything, but that game was set up to fail. Square Enix wanted a Fortnite and fucking Destiny contender and realized that they threw away something. And you could see Crystal Dynamics trying to do their best, right? When you play the single player with Kamala Khan, you know, Miss Marvel, the whole idea behind her huge love, you know, it was almost like playing through, you know, a fan, the idea of one of the fans being in their universe, you know, that kind of way. It was really cool. I thought it was awesome. It was like fan service to video game. And as soon as that was over, it was the same like 3 or 4 missions over and over again, which is unfortunate. And what's worse is the gameplay was so good. It's just whoever was in charge of the long-term plans, the missions, that kind of stuff, that was a direct failure. And clearly, after coming off 3 back-to-back single-player games, multiplayer is not their thing, you know? And guess what the rumor is? That they're planning on going multiplayer with Tomb Raider. Fuck! Probably, I hope that's not true, but they were saying, like, the next Tomb Raider might have, like, Lara, you know, mentoring multiple Tomb Raiders. Maybe one of them be Jonah. Jonah! And all our good ones besides Grey, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Suicide Squad game. Yeah, right? Yeah, it has a really crappy name as well. It's like, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. It was like they wanted to make a Suicide Squad game, but then they were like, oh, that's not enough pulling power. We're going to have to put Justice League in there somewhere. Now they have that. And that's done by Rocksteady. This is done by Warner Brothers Montreal. At one point, there was a weirdness where they waited last second to delay the Suicide Squad. So we were going to get Gotham Knights and the Suicide Squad game the same year, almost rivaling each other, which I fully expect that to be true to life, that both these teams are, you know, because Rocksteady has had to swallow a bitter pill. It's not an easy one to do, and I do feel bad for them. Basically, what happened was, during the development of Arkham Knight, there was going to be a lot of downtime between the release of Arkham City and Arkham Knight, because they wanted to focus on the brand new generation and take the PS4 as far as it could go. And they really did. Even back in 2015, it's still one of the most beautiful games, I'll argue, you know. It really is. I mean, it might not stand up to The Last of Us Part 2 or some of the last, you know, games that came out on that generation, because by God, that's insane. But it still holds up, and it's got to do with the rain as well. There's something about the rain. These developers have been able to make games look insane in the rain. Insane in the rain. So yeah, that was a massive downtime between both of those games. So Warner Brothers, being greedy little shites, they saw a license, they saw a platform that they didn't want to allow, in their opinion, to go dormant. You know, once something's like 4 or 5 years, they, you know, these publishers want a game out every year. If it's making that much money, they want it out every year. You know, and we wouldn't say no, but, you know, do that for 10 years and see where the fandom is. So yeah, in between that, they commissioned Warner Brothers Montreal to make Arkham Origins. And yeah, a lot of people kind of just went meh on it, didn't want to play it at start, wasn't Rocksteady, you know. But lo and behold, if you actually sat down and played it, it was an incredible game. And still, I consider one of the best Arkham games as a complete package. Like, you could tell how little money and you know, care from Warner Brothers themselves was put into Arkham Origins, because they didn't pay for Mark Hamill to come back as Joker. They didn't fucking pay for anything. It really felt like it was done, you could even say it was done by a different studio, like not even just Warner Bros. But I think it's great. I really think they did a great job. Troy Baker's Joker is just different enough to feel like a younger Joker, and he nails it. He absolutely nails it. I wish he would change his voice more when he voice acts, because when you put Joel and Booker DeWitt and every other fucker he plays, they all sound the same. But there you go. And that's what happens when the voice actor, the person behind the voice becomes the celebrity and people want to hear that voice. It's kind of confusing. They're like, just do your Joel voice. That's all we want. Do your Booker voice. Bump. Yeah, so I mean, I there was also like that, was it a 3DS game? PSP, I suppose it was available on a couple of things. It was ARKHAM Blackgate, right? ARKHAM, yeah. I heard good things about that one. Yeah. It's kind of like a side-scrolling game. A lot of handheld stuff was going through puberty at the time. Did they show anything yet? Yeah, they did. We have had a pretty extensive trailer, which I think shows gameplay. I can pull it up right now. But it's just not doing anything for me. I think what's wrong is they're after putting all their eggs into that basket, and I'd say both of the Suicide Squad movies are pretty lackluster, you know. They're fun, but you're not like going, my god, it's like Endgame or some shit. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start off. I think what's wrong with both of these games is the odd choice of the roster. You got Gotham Knights with 3 Robins and a fucking and Batgirl, and in this one you've got some strange choices for the Suicide Squad. Captain Boomerang, King Shark, Harley Quinn. Who else we got? Fucking. I'm missing someone else. That is? Maybe that's it. Besides Deadshot. Who else? Who else? Is there not a 5th? Yeah, we finally get to fuck with Brainiac, and we don't get to fight him as Superman. That makes me sad. Now, this game could just blow us out of the water, and halfway through the game, we could play as the Justice League. I would freak the fuck out. That'd be amazing. So they're taking on Superman, Flash. They've all been controlled by Brainiac. They can't, at first I thought it was Bizarro, but it's not. It's not. So this one probably is going to be 4-player. I keep saying it looks like Sunset Overdrive. I suppose I did ask for different, daytime and all that, different time zones. Guess we're getting it, but there's just... Metropolis looks far too LA, you know? If I showed you this trailer and then showed you a new trailer for the new Saints Row, like, fucking tell me the difference. Tell me the difference. They're the same picture as Pam Beasley would say. It's the same game. It just seems so LA for Metropolis. I don't know why. I suppose that's what Metropolis was like. It was a big old... So it seems it could be cool, right? I don't know if they'll let us like go single player, switch between characters. That could be cool. Mostly, I think it'll be more co-op. So yeah, both of these games kind of close to each other as well in terms of Gotham Knights. Yeah, this one was meant to come out this year as well, but probably will be next holiday, I'd say. No, serious. That's them just fighting against Flash, but there's like, you got Superman, got Wonder Woman in there. It's gonna be an ass whooping. Here's the thing, right? The problem with the roster is who you're going against. If you're gonna have a thing where you're gonna have Captain Boomerang swinging a boomerang and to Superman, like, that's a fucking god, man, you know? So yeah, that kind of stuff. Or Harley Quinn going against fucking Wonder Woman. There's this weird disparity between people realizing what the fuck Harley Quinn is. Whether she's in a fighting game like Metropolis or whatever. She's a human girl. Nothing about her has changed. You know what I mean? There's not a damn thing. She doesn't have special blood. Doesn't have anything. She's a human. She's gone a bit insane thanks to the Joker, but there's nothing else. She's a baseball bat and some bombs. So it's always really weirded me out about where she's putting a lot front and center. I love Harley Quinn to death. Don't get me wrong. She's smoking hot. But let's be honest, she's not superhero quality. She's always been. But you know, thanks to Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, you can't really piss without seeing Harley Quinn somewhere, you know. She's everywhere. That's what I was saying about being completely burnt out on the character, which sucks because I think Tara Strong just nails Harley Quinn. She's amazing. So we'll see where they go. And in Captain Boomerang, he is going to be fucking pain in the arse for sure. He's going to be, unfortunate, like our comedy relief, our exposition guy, the talking one, you know, the mouthpiece. That's going to lead to a lot of people just being really turned off on that guy. Boink! But, you know, I have faith in Rocksteady, so let's just see where they go. But if you're hyped for a game, and you're already wondering who else they can add in terms of DLC or just to the roster, that's a bad sign. If you're not vibing with any of them on the team, same with Gotham Knights. If it wasn't for Batgirl, I'd be really lukewarm on that game. We'll see, maybe Red Hood will kind of change my mind. Change my mind. So yeah, this one definitely has some Sunset Overdrive vibes, which there's nothing wrong with that. The Harley Quinn, they just kind of give her more new gadgets as if she's into Batman's fucking Wayne tech or something. And it gets to the point where you're like, who the fuck is this person anymore? Harley Quinn with grapple hooks and jump jets and... Like, what? It's a normal human-ass girl. But she's also the only female on the team, which sucks. Because there's so many other cool, you know, members of the Suicide Squad they could fuck with. It is what it is. Ah, shit. Does it show? Is this the one that shows? Here we go. It's the one where you get to see some of the Justice League. That would be cool, right? Imagine halfway through the game we get to play as the Justice League. I would freak out. So we've been trying to fucking get a Superman game off the ground in 20 years. Dun 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 dun. Like Harley Quinn vs Superman. You ever heard anything stupider in your life? Uh-oh. That ain't the Supes we know and love. It's Brandon Routh. He's pissed because he was in Superman Returns. Whoever picked Outcast for the trailer. Good. Alright. Yeah, so I don't know who else they'll add into the Justice League. Will they put the Bats in there? Will they put Wonder Woman? We know Flash. Moon Knight? The Paladin guy. Are we talking about Azrael? I want Azrael so bad. He's so cool. He was meant to take over for Batman. Rockstar stopped making any. Yeah. You know how? What's the issue? Yeah, exactly. What with Saints Row? All the usual stuff. People think it's too woke. Get to this point where the social justice warriors kind of cross over and they become the very thing that they hate. Same thing when you see someone ragging on a Karen, but they'll be, you know, calling the manager the minute there's something wrong with their little order. So yeah, there's a Karen inside all of us waiting to break out. Bombs over Baghdad. Let's see. Yeah, I think Warner Brothers is mentally stuck somewhere in 2016. Same with Disney. Damn, ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the truth? Ah, Wikipedia, why do you not have a dark mode? You trying to kill people? Yeah, and then here's the thing, right? Gotham Knights not in the Arkham verse because, you know, Rocksteady and Warner Bros. Won't allow it. The Suicide Squad game is in the Arkham verse, so maybe Batman won't shut up. He's dead. So they're saying Green Lantern. We saw balloons of Green Lantern, Batman. We saw Superman in one trailer, Flash in the other, and then Wonder Woman. So that's what they're thinking. This version, no Martian Manhunter, sadly. So Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern. That's 5. We've only seen right. There's only 4 of the actual Suicide Squad, right? We got Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, King Shark. Something's amiss here. Someone forgot to count. So that can't be right. So maybe Batman won't be in it. But if we just got Supes, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern, that's a weird fucking roster right there. And Green Lantern's like a fucking god, like flying through space. Same with Superman. Flash is the Flash, and the Wonder Woman's a fucking Amazonian. These are all, what do they call them in that word? Meta-humans, I think they call them, right? Some of them are just gods. It just seems weird. And then you got, what, like a shark, Deadshot, dude in a suit, Harley Quinn, a chick with a baseball bat, and then Captain Boomerang, dude with a boomerang. It's a lot of humans versus gods. I don't know. We'll see. Brainiac seems cooler. Like, right, imagine this, right? This is what happens. You're playing the game. Some of them die. Some of them die. Some of the Justice League, some of the Suicide Squad die. They fucking croak. And then halfway into the rest of the game, you get to play as a kind of a pseudo Justice League Suicide Squad team up against Brainiac. That would be sick. I just want to play as Superman. I'm sorry. If they have a sneaking, if we get some Superman gameplay, I'll freak the fuck out. Yeah. So between the last 7 years, these are the kind of 2 games. But apparently, there's been like fucking 4 games that have been cancelled in terms of the DC stuff, which is insane. Absolutely insane. There was meant to be a genuine Arkham sequel, and it was meant to take over. It was going to be Nightwing that would take over for Batman at the end of Arkham Knight. That was a plan there. It was going to be cool. A much younger, but nothing about a Batman Beyond though. I don't think they're ready for that, but I'm hoping if we get to the point where they're scraping the bottom of the barrel, which I think is probably not that far away, that we will get a Batman Beyond. Please, Jesus, please, no. Bombs over Baghdad. Oh, is this another one? I don't know. I see Green Lantern.
All of you are the worst of the worst of the worst.
Of the worst. The Karen within, exactly.
Good at what you do.
Yeah, can't do the same thing over and over. Yeah. Dude, I say that about the movies as well.
Welcome to Task Force X.
How do you guys feel about the Suicide Squad in general?
A nut job. Something that offends my eyes. And a homeless person. You're perfect.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
This has one-way ticket written all over it.
It seems like more in-game as well. See, I think this game was probably close to being out. Probably come out like May of next year or something. Seems pretty finished. That's why they didn't want to announce the ending. There's Wonder Woman. Oh, was it?
Task Force X.
That looked like her sword.
Is to kill the Justice League.
Oh my. There's Green Lantern. Oh. Was that Robin? See that? Is that Robin driving the Batmobile? I think that's Robin. Look, look.
Raise your hand if taking on the Justice League is the worst idea you've ever heard.
I kinda zoned out. What did you think would happen? You'd crawl out of your cells, swoop in, save the day? Which superheroes did you say you were? Again? Remember, your head.
LexCorp. Lex Luthor. Oh, we.
He's not gonna make it.
Spoilers. Oh, that's Poison Ivy. Yeah, who the fuck is that, Robin? Dude, I didn't see this one. Is your cam desynchronized? I don't know, is it? Instead of having his wife be killed, Batman is killed, turns superhero. I really like the Suicide Squad and how willing they are to just kill main cast. Kid Super, maybe? Like Superman's kid? Like Superboy? Maybe. He doesn't seem that super. We saw we saw some kind of a Batmobile put together. We assume Batman's dead. You have him killed in this and killed in everything else. Jesus. They just want to kill off Batman. Then, oh no, Robert Pattinson's Batman comes out and it's actually a hit. And they're like, oh fuck, did we kill him off too soon? Sounds about right. Yeah, baby, that's right. It's hard to check and look at it at the same time. Am I Am I desynced? Dude, always best when one person you get it. This is known as getting one guide, not 5 guide. Getting one guide. It's like, damn. All right, cool. So I mean, that's everything else we can show from this, right? Hell yeah. So.
Waller, the Penguin is in flight. Repeat, the Penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Oh my God, he's getting up.
Hitting him again. He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
He's gonna shit himself.
Did that get him?
No. It very much did not get him. Waller. Blow up his head.
2022. Yeah, you see there, that's next gen only. It's time. It's time. Upgrade your shit before it's too late. Zabazoo.